All right, guys, so this is our second video. We've gone through the main room, and now what we're going to do is join a breakout room. So here's my breakout, free or not. So we're going to go over and click on the little thumb up. And remember, leave your main room open. I'm going to turn the camera off really quickly there. So let's start it over on the left and talk about the functionality. We've got the chat room, and this is more the Google chat room as opposed to the chat within the Unhangout, the MIT tool. Next, you can share a video with YouTube. We won't be doing that today, or maybe you do want to. You can go through and do that and share that with everyone. Real quick, you can look at your settings for your device. Make sure you're in a place where you have connectivity and your camera's working. You can have everyone muted on start, etc. So those are some fancy features that we aren't going to be using today right off. And then you can also do live stream. There's some extra steps you need to do that, but you can live stream it, and if there are more people than just the 10, you can reach everyone in the universe with that feature there. All right, so I'm going to close this right over here. There we go. And then jumping over to the right side is you do have the ability to send a link out to other people, but we won't be doing that today either. Then this icon way up in the upper right hand corner that looks like a sheet of paper, you can click on that, and then that opens up some more functionality within the tool. So the center section is for taking notes. So it's different than the chat in that you can put in messages. If this had been a session that we'd done earlier, you would see all of our messages. And what it does is you can, in the settings, decide to color code or authorship colors. And as you go along, everyone will have a different color, and you can actually choose the color that you want. So we got a little excited and sidetracked doing that. Some real simple basic formatting functions up here across the top. Another kind of interesting thing, it has the undo and do. Oh, you can clear the authorship colors. Another thing you can do is you can import and export a document or a file into the Etherpad, as it is called, and it records. So you can click on the little timer thing, I need a more technical name, and it will play. It will go through and have a video of everyone's text. So to me, that's really interesting. Phil's getting ready to use the tool at the end of January and letting students know that it records what everyone does. So when you're talking about digital citizenship, just you got to be responsible with what you type. This also has an additional chat. I feel like this is the chat within the tool, and you can tap on that and send a chat message. And again, notice it's color coded, so that chat feature would be color coded based on the participants and people entering information. So I'm going to click on the paper and close. In the center, again, your basic Google functions. You can mute people or mute yourself. You can turn your video on and off, and you can share your camera. So there's a lot going on that you can do in this session. Hang out right here for one moment. I'm going to pop back over to the main room. So I'm back in the main room, and as the host, I have the ability to send a message to the different breakout sessions. So I'm going to go back to that breakout session. Notice in this upper left hand corner is the message that will go to all the breakout rooms. So we'll periodically send out a message if it's time to change sessions. And again, the goal with the unconference is you kind of drive that. You'll just receive a note in terms of time just to keep us moving in on the information that we share. When you want to go back to the main room and join your next breakout session, you come up here to the right or to the top of your screen. You close out that session, and notice I am back in the main room, and I'm no longer in that breakout session, and I can join a different breakout. Going back to the main room. Hope everyone has a terrific day today. You have any questions, definitely send me a chat in the main room here. And again, the goal is for you to drive this, to share all the fantastic things you all are doing, or ask all the terrific questions that you've had and wanted to get answered.